healthy and stay available. What adjustments does that look like for you personally now 5 months later from that moment?
I'll say not much. Still, taking care of my body in the best that I can. There's going to be moments that are going to be unfortunate. I wasn't expecting to April 9th to get hurt and get the injury in my calf. So there's going to be moments like that things going to happen that you don't expect, but you just got to, be ready in the best of it that you can, take care of your body, try different things. And that's what I did this off season. At the end of the day, I realized it's very important to stay healthy because it gives you a chance to be good. It gives you a chance to help your team. It gives you a chance to win something. When you're not available, the chance go down to zero. So yeah, I'm not. I don't want to talk too much. Just taking care of my body the best way that I can, and I hope that I'm not unfortunate moving forward.
We'll open it up to the room again. Name, affiliation. We'll begin with Eric here.
Eric Name, The Athletic. Hey, Giannis. I guess just for you, with the Olympics, what was that experience like for you to get to represent your country? Obviously, you've done it before, but in the Olympics specifically, and kind of what do you think getting to play that high level of basketball can mean for you in the season?
First of all, I was happy that I was playing basketball again. After 2 months and a half that I was able to just be there in the pre-qualifiers and then represent also my country in the Olympics. That was an awesome experience. I don't take no moment for granted, like always. Being able to qualify to the Olympics after 16 years, that was awesome. I think the experience in the Olympics was one of the best experiences that I've had as a basketball player, probably that and the championship that we won. It was one of the most amazing experiences being in Paris, going through the open ceremony and being the flag bearer for your country, being the first black, flag bearer for my country. That was also awesome seeing, my mom and my family coming out there to support me and just feeling all the Olympic spirit, the spirit that all the athletes are talking about, that have participated in the Olympics before. What else? Going to the Olympic Village was awesome, having few thousands of athletes. I think it was around 7,000 to 10,000 athletes, maybe 10,000 volunteers, and just seeing all the people there, different color, different shape, body shape, different sport, different culture. I think it was the most diverse place on earth at that moment. Just being able to experience also that and compete for my country, incredible feeling. Incredible. I hope God bless me to be able to participate again. And but even that experience was one of the best experiences I've ever had, win or lose. It was awesome. I was thinking about getting the Olympic rings tattoo like LeBron did in my hand. I feel like all the Olympic athletes had the same idea. But my wife changed my mind, so I didn't do it.
Always got to listen to Mariah. Jim.
Jim Lazarski, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Congratulations on the summer.
Thank you.
Very busy. So here, Jon Horst and Doc had to fill out the roster for this team this year. Gary Trent Jr., DeLon Wright, Taurean Prince. Last year the roster was set, and then the Dame trade happened days before camp, and the fit was different. Obviously, Jon was able to kind of know your game, Dame's game, Doc's coaching style, and kind of target guys. How do you view those three players coming in specifically, and maybe to help what you already have to maybe get back to that finals or conference finals kind of level?
First of all, we've conference finals or finals. We got to get out of the first round. Let's start with that. But just those three guys complement, the team. We have a really, really good team. They have a lot of experience. They bring a lot to the table. So I'm excited to go out there, start training camp with them and take it a day at a time. But they definitely complement our team, and I think our team got better this year.
Jamal
Collier with ESPN. Congratulations on this summer. the rest of the East, Philly made moves, the Knicks have made moves, Boston just won the championship. Do you feel that the additions you guys made this summer keeps you in contention with those teams, and do you feel like you guys are a little bit overlooked coming into the season?
I think we've always been overlooked. But I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be honest with you. I haven't paid attention to the moves that other teams made. Probably when I get to camp, I'm gonna hear the guys talking about where different guys went and what trades happened and all that. But at the end of the day, me personally, I'm trying to focus on myself as much as I can, focus on my team, focus on my body, try to stay healthy. And I'm just gonna start with that. I really don't pay attention and don't, let my mind, travel to different places that I cannot control. I try to stay right here, and which is the most important thing for me is to stay healthy and to be available. So that's all I think about right now, and how can I help my team be better and the group of guys that we have right now on my team. If I figure out what other teams made, what the adjustments they made in trades and players and who resigned and who got waived and all that, maybe I can give you a better answer.
Let's go down here to Lori.
Lori Nickel, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. I wanted to ask you a little bit more about the Olympics. You got to play with Kostas too, but you know the NBA inside and out. Did you get anything basketball-wise from that experience? You're exposed to a lot of other teams and styles and things like that. And did you play a little bit hurt? You kind of, I think the qualifier game, you rolled up on your knee. Were you fighting through some things there, or were you good? Thank you.
I don't know if I was playing hurt, but I feel like I always play banged up, a little bit. But it's okay. I don't know. I kind of enjoy being a little bit banged up. I feel like that's the way I know that I gave everything, that night, or gave everything for my team. Playing with Kostas, also amazing experience. The style of basketball in Europe or in FIBA basketball is totally different. The space, it's very hard. It's very hard to score. It's very hard to operate. Like you can't move. It's so, like they allow you to be so much more physical, And I think I've said this in the past. Like a lot of players that have played in FIBA the year before, they come in and they have incredible seasons. Like we can talk about Jalen Brunson playing in the World Cup, Anthony Edwards playing in the FIBA World Cup. I think Bobby Portis also played on that team. Pablo Banchero played on that team. Tyrese Halliburton played on that team. A lot of players, because once you figure out to play with less space, when you come back and the season starts and you have a lot of space and people cannot really touch you in the NBA. Oh, actually, they can touch you now, but they couldn't touch you probably last year. And there's more freedom of movement. You have incredible, better seasons. So we'll see. When I played last time, I came back and I had a good season. We'll see how this translates to this year. We'll see.
Back left, Wally.
Hey, Giannis. ESPN Beaver Dam, Wally Lukashinsky. This is your first full offseason with Doc Rivers as Bucks head coach. What can you say about the leadership and the vision he's brought to this team?
Obviously, it's going to be good for him to prepare us in the best of his ability. Didn't get much time with him in the offseason because I was in the Olympics and doing that, and I did that. I also got preparation for me to get married and stuff. But again, it's going to be good because when he came in, I think he came in January last year. Yeah, it's kind of hard from January to April to prepare your team to go and compete in the playoffs, which I think he did a very, very good job. But now he has his full coaching staff. He's kind of like put his identity throughout the whole team. So I'm excited. I'm excited to start camp. I'm excited to see where this is going to take us.
Go back down to the front, Giannis, with Ben.
Hey, Giannis, Ben Steele, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Just curious how Thanasis' recovery is going, and what's it going to be like for you just not having him on the roster this season?
First of all, thank you for asking. His recovery is going well. Day by day, he's doing well. He's working out, taking care of his body. It's not going to be something that I haven't done before. I've played a lot of years with Nas. I think I played 5 years with him here in the Bucks. I've played in the national team probably like 6 years. Before that, we played other 6 in my first team, team that I played before I got drafted. So I played a lot of years, but I've played also years without him. Obviously, it's not just because of my brother. He's a great teammate. His energy will be missed throughout, I think, here, the media room, the locker room, the arena. Like, everybody loves him. I don't know why. But no, I'm joking. Everybody loves him, But yeah, the same thing that he always tells me, do not stop, keep going, and leave everything on the court. And that's what I'm going to do. If Thanas is next to me, if he's not next to me, I'm just going to keep on doing the same thing.
The back middle of the room, Corey.
Hey, Giannis, Corey Sparks of ESPN Beaver Dam. This team has prided itself on defense for years since you've been drafted. You get Brooke Lopez back this year. This team brings in reinforcements like Torian Prince. Could you talk a bit about the defensive advantage of having those two guys specifically on your side this season?
Great defensive players. They're going to cause a lot of problems for other teams. It's always good to have guys that that they're going to bring it every single night and they're going to have your back, protect you defensively. But I don't think it's just about those two guys. Everybody got to step up the game, me included, Dame, Chris, Bobby, everybody, we got to be better. I think we have the opportunity to be a great defensive team. We have the tools, so we just gotta do it. But those two definitely complements our defense, and we know that they're gonna bring it every single night, so we gotta do the same.
Jackson?
Hey, Giannis, over here, Jackson Gross, Brew Hoop. I just wanted to ask you, I don't know if you saw yet, but Dikembe Mutombo passed away about 15 minutes ago. I don't know what your relationship was like with him, but talk about that, if you could, talk about that relationship and just what he meant to you as another international great player.
First of all, I want to wish his family, my support, not just from me, from the Bucks organization. Obviously, when somebody passes away, it's very hard for everybody. My relationship with him, whenever I had like an opportunity to go to the NBA Africa, he was always there, talking to me and kind of advising me on how to approach the season or take care of my body, because he was big in taking care of your body and icing after games, stretching and trying different things like yoga and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty much my relationship with him, but he will be always remembered. May his soul rest in peace. And it's sad to hear. I wish my support to his family and all his loved ones and friends.
Back of the room, Giannis, to Darius.
Hey, Giannis, Darius Josh for CBS 58. You talked about kind of Doc putting his identity onto things, but how much better of a position do you sort of feel coming into this season where Doc's in place, Dame was, not traded 2 days before camp, that kind of thing, and having some proof of concepts of things, but still opportunities to kind of grow together with Dame, with the rest of the guys on the team as well?
Yeah, I feel like last year we felt like we were all over the place. This year we have a little bit more time to be prepared. Not a little bit, we have an off-season of time to be prepared. And we're going to do the right things. Obviously, having 1 year that we've worked together, me and Dame, 1 season working together, me and Dame, and a few months with Coach Doc that we've worked together, that's also a benefit, a plus for us. But yeah, we're just going to take it day by day. Start from today, our first practice after media day. We're going to take it day by day and try to build in what we've had, the foundation we've built in the last few months, and hopefully that can put us in a better position to compete, this season.
Steve, right down here.
Steve McGarriga, Associated Press. Just specifically with Dame, I mean, this time last year you were talking about kind of having to learn how to play with them. What did you learn about just what works for the two of you from that season together that you can take into this year?
Just got to give one another space. Try to understand where players like to operate, where he likes to operate, what moment of the game that he likes to go. I think sometimes we had just a little bit of trouble because he's a pure point guard, like I like to get the the ball off the glass and just go. And I've played in the past with players that understood that like right away, and they was able to kind of run with me and just play off the ball. Because we're not the traditional team. We have a lot of players that can play different positions. Like Chris can play the 1, the 2, the 3. I can play the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. Like, we got to be able to play positions basketball, open up space the floor, open up the floor, running lanes. And I think it took us kind of a little bit of time to understand that. But I think now we're in a very, very good place. And the same thing also for me, like down the stretch. Last year, we always moved the ball fast, but now we have a guy that can, get to his spot and operate and ask for the pick and roll and play some ISO, and we got to space up the floor. Like before that, we never had a player like him. So it's just something that slowly with time you understand. It's definitely hard when you're. I'm 29. I think he's 34. At this moment of our career, to kind of change the habits that you've created. But if you want to win, you have to do so. And I think we both, me and him and the rest of our team, are willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Giannis will stay in the middle of the room. Jamal?
Did you stand on the Dame portion? Did you get a chance to meet up with Dame at all during the offseason? No, you were busy, obviously.
No, I didn't. I had the Olympics. I was in Greece. Then I got married. So I didn't have the chance, and I was hurt for I think a month afterwards. So I never had the chance to meet up. Yeah, we do talk.
Left side, Ben?
Do you want me to tell you what we say?
That was the next follow-up. Let's go, Ben.
All right. Hi, my name is Ben Jamin with 1017 The Truth. I have a radio show, Jamin with the Truth. I've always actually wanted to ask you this question, Giannis. You being from Greece, growing up and brought up in Greece, if you had a choice to be a Greek god, which Greek god would you be and why?
Oh, my God.
Have you been asked that before?
No, actually. What you want me to say? You want me to say Zeus? That's what you want me to say.
Hercules,
Hercules was a demigod. Half human, half god. What you guys? Aphrodite?
Aphrodite?
Yeah. She was the goddess of love, right?
I believe that was the goddess of beauty.
Beauty? Yeah, that. Beauty, love. So we say Aphrodite. So I would be Aphrodite, God Aphrodite.
Boy, Jim, I don't know how you follow that up, but go ahead. The floor is yours.
I don't. Although maybe a week in a hotel can help you figure this out, I guess. It's been a little while since I think you've been away for a camp. I'm thinking maybe Madison under J Kidd. What can that do, or what do you hope it can do to spend this week out?
Probably build chemistry. I don't know what was the connection with. I think we're going to UC Irvine. I don't know what's the connection. I think maybe it was Doc. Maybe Doc. His son played there, so he's been used to going there for camps, which is something awesome, something new for us. We've never experienced something like that. We usually go down the road in Madison, which I enjoy. It's kind of quiet over there. They put us next to the college campus, so you can walk around, get your food, get some Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, whatever. It's all close. But, I'm excited. Let's go get some good weather. Kind of bond as a team and get the most out of these 6 days that we have there. I think 5 days.
We got time for one more. Stephanie in the far back.
Stephanie Sutton, WISN. Giannis, congratulations on your marriage this summer. How happy are you to marry your longtime love? And can you share any details from your wedding day celebration?
I'm very happy that we're able to get this done. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been feeling some heat for a long time. So now, yeah. But yeah, I was happy that our friends loved ones, came in to support us. And you said what was my favorite part from the wedding? I think the wedding night. After the wedding, that was my favorite part. Yeah.
And if that's not a mic drop, I don't know what is. So thank you, Giannis. You're done.